So check this out. We've got blue hair, we've got blonde hair, teal, red, and today we're talking about Machine Gun Kelly's pink hair, how to achieve that type of hair color, because I've gotten a number of requests asking about how to achieve that. So let's break it down in this video. So first of all, anytime you're going to see a vibrant hair color, okay, whether it's something like this, right? Like a nice kind of really, really awesome blue type of color or purple, you know. Another example is something like a silver or a teal type of color, all right? Something like this, which is really, really awesome. Or even something like this awesome redhead, which you've seen before. None of these are natural, okay? Nobody has naturally blue, red hair, teal, green, pink, whatever it is. The only way to achieve that is, well, there's actually two ways. Nowadays, you've got gel, colored gel you can put in your hair and make your hair pretty much any color you want. And I've never used it, but I'm assuming it just rinses out of the hair and that's it. But it's a great alternative if you're looking to experiment and try something. It's literally hair gel that has color pigment in it. Put it in your hair and there you go. You can comb it through. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube that I've seen randomly, but that's one way. If you really want to go the extra mile and really do it properly, it's a big process. It's what we call a double process. Now, if you have a hair color, let's just say I got mannequins all over the place. So if you have a natural hair color, let's say that is brown like this, okay? Like a light brown, a medium brown, even if it's darker, and you do want a color like this, please listen to what I'm about to tell you. You cannot just go to the store, buy, vibrant fire engine red color and put it on your hair and expect it to look exactly like this vibrant and this kind of rich and true. Now, hair color, if you're looking to just deposit color and see some sort of warm or like reddish tone, yes, there's a chance you'll be able to see that tone, but it's not going to be the full true color of what you're looking for. So this nice medium blonde hair, okay, light brown hair, whatever your natural color is, the only way to achieve these vibrant colors is, hello, Mr. Blonde, okay? Mr. Blonde, Mr. Pink, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Green. So here, your hair has to be bleached, right? Or pre-lightened is what we call it. And hence the double process. First process is bleaching your hair. The second process is putting on the color to get this, all right? It's the only way you can go about doing it. So for everyone who wants that Machine Gun Kelly hair, you have to lighten your hair to a pretty blonde, right? Anywhere from like the pale yellow to just, as light as you possibly can, but usually like yellow or pale yellow is fairly vibrant. Now, if you're looking for a color that is a bit on the darker side, maybe like, like a blue or purple or even a red, you can get away with lightening your hair to where it's a bit more on the yellowish side, but the lighter you get your hair, the more true the color is going to be. Now, you have to take a number of things into consideration. First of all, your hair texture. If you have already dry hair, damaged hair, over-processed hair, very, very fine hair, brittle, your hair is going to be dramatically at risk for breaking, right? It's going to have a lot of breakage and you're going to have some serious issues if you're trying to take this on yourself and you haven't analyzed your hair properly. Bleaching your hair, lightening your hair is a really, really intense process. You're literally stripping out the natural pigment from your hair. You're bleaching out the color. It's like putting a shirt in the washing machine that's a little bit dark and you put bleach in there. It's stripping out the color from that shirt or from that clothing item. The same thing with your hair. So it's going to change the texture of how your hair feels. and it's really going to, do a number on your hair. Now, obviously there's conditioning treatments, there's things you can do. Nowadays, there's a lot more of the conditioning factor that goes into lightening your hair with professional color companies and stuff. They're putting a lot more technology, and there's products to help condition the hair as you're lightening, so it's not as bad as it used to be years ago. But still keep in mind, if you've got really, really, really dark hair, in order to get it this light, you may have to do it 2 or 3 times, right? You put the product on, you let it sit for a half an hour, 45 minutes, rinse it out, wash it out, and then do it again. It's a lot on your scalp too. So keep in mind, you've got to use on the scalp bleach, right? On the scalp lightener. And then you have to, pull it through the ends. You can't just take, right, on something like this, you can't just take bleach and put it on your entire head. You're going to get what we call hot roots in the professional salon industry. Hot roots because the heat of your scalp is going to process the color, right, a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch brighter than the rest because of the heat of the scalp. It's going to process quicker. So you're going to notice, oh my gosh, it's like the perfect blonde color at my roots, but the rest is like a yellow orange. Well, that's because we have to do a virgin retouch application, meaning that you have to apply the lightener or the color, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch away from the scalp to everything else, wait about 15 minutes or so, then go back in and apply it to the scalp to evenly balance it. So you see how this gets very, very complicated. A lot of times, general consumers, they think, oh, let me just get a blonde box color and just put it all over my head. Meanwhile, the top of their head looks like a pumpkin, and the rest of their hair is just barely did anything because it's the heat of the scalp. And when you're dealing with coloring, it's a very, really intense process. But there are many of you out there who know about this, who color your hair vibrant colors all the time. So, please, you understand what I'm talking about. So if you do want any of these vibrant types of colors, right, especially if it's a lighter teal one, you got to really, really strip your hair out to where it's almost like pale blonde to white in order to get that type of look, okay? Even with something like this, for it to really, really be true and be the strongest and most vibrant, it's got to be this light, okay? This light here, and maybe even a little bit lighter, pale blonde. Now, I don't even know if I've done a tutorial on actual bleaching. I don't choose to do that because it's a big job. But if you type in the TheSalonGuy, bleaching, the TheSalonGuy double process, the TheSalonGuy vibrant hair color, just use a lot of keywords. I think in my series of over 2,000 videos, I do have a video or two where I do double process the hair, right? And I do the actual thing. It's just a big job. But I wanted to break it down today to explain to you, in order to get that pink haircut or that pink hair color that Machine Gun Kelly has, you have to really make sure you're doing it properly. And there are many brands to choose from as far as the vibrant color itself. Now, one that I've used many times and you've all heard of is Manic Panic. I'm not endorsed by them, but it's easily accessible. But there's a handful of colors out there that you literally just squeeze it out from the tube and you put it on the hair, something you mix with developer so it deposits a bit more. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've tried this, if this video was helpful to you. I know it's probably not, oh, show me how to bleach hair. Like I said, I've done that on my channel, but it's really important because if you don't understand what you're doing, you're going to come up with a bunch of issues anyway, and then you're going to end up going back to asking the question, what happened? Well, I'm trying to help you prevent all those issues by telling you what to do. A lot of it is theory-based when it comes to these types of processes. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you soon.